Here's your weekly preparedness tip from Madison County Emergency Management. Do you have an emergency plan in place? Practice fire drills, severe weather, and evacuation drills monthly with your family. During an emergency, it's not the time to address your plan. Plan now, practice it, and be prepared. Good Morning Madison County is brought to you by Madison County Emergency Management, Jack Burford Chevrolet, Twine Market and Design, and kymedia.net.
Happy Hump Day!
Whoa, Randy Rosenbaum. Oh my goodness.
That's supposed to be a dancing camel.
Well, it kind of is. It sort of is. Good Wednesday morning, Madison County. How are you doing? That is some gambling out there, Randy. And he's going in slow motion. It's kind of how I feel this morning.
I don't know why he's going slow.
I don't know either. It is Wednesday, August 19th, 2020. Happy to have you joining us this morning with our new pal that just disappeared. Thank goodness.
Good morning. Good morning.
How are you this morning, Randy?
I'm fantastic. How are you doing, Miss Spencer?
Doing very well, thank you. It's hump day. We've made it halfway through the week. Hope you all have
through the week.
Done well so far. Right, Randy?
Little cup of coffee. Yes.
Randy's just ready for that coffee. Oh my goodness.
Yes, I am. So how's your week going? So halfway point.
Well, listen, folks, Randy and I are working on a special project together, and it has been a busy week in special projectville.
Yeah.
So
I hope we don't split up again.
I'm fairly certain that a breakup is not in order. However, we are definitely showing our unique project management styles. How about that?
Yes, it's very unique.
It is unique for sure.
Very unique.
We can't wait to tell you more about that. It's been fun. It's been a really fun. Randy, are you ready for today's weather forecast?
Yes, otherwise known as the chilly weather. We're having 80 degrees.
Nice.
80 degrees.
Yes.
They said the humidity may be like 50%, Colleen. Do you know how cool that is?
Well, not today.
Not today.
I mean, that will be happening in the future.
I'm sorry. I'm just
today. All right. Are you ready?
I'm ready to hit it.
All right, folks, today you're looking at a mix of clouds and sunshine. High of 83 today, a low of 56. That's where Randy is going to have to bring out his parka. Winds are going to be out of the northeast at 5 to 10 miles an hour. Humidity today is 71%, so you're still going to be enjoying that humidity today, Randy. UV index 9 out of 10 and sunset tonight at 8:23 p.m. Folks, that is going to be your forecast in Madison County for today. Yes, 8:23. That's right. Send us your pictures of those beautiful sunsets. We'd love to see them, and Randy will get over his mild depression that happens every single morning.
Oh my God. Oh, you know what? Speaking of great evenings, so I've been watching the grandsons play some baseball. So I took this shot of Field of Dreams, Colleen.
Field of Dreams. Look at that.
You like that?
Award-winning shot right there, Randy.
That's great. I think it's great.
That is great. I always love to see you.
I just took that and I said,
Oh,
as I was leaving, I said, I've got to take that picture. That looks like a Field of Dreams, which you can watch on EarthCam, apparently. And you can watch a live cam from the Field of Dreams. And
Really? I didn't know that.
yes, it's constantly,
Very
you can
interesting.
watch, and sometimes they're playing baseball.
Very nice.
That's
Well,
good.
that always pretty to see what's happening
That's right.
in your neck of the woods, Randy.
And you know what we forgot? You know what we forgot yesterday?
What did we forget?
It's very important, especially for your kind. I don't know how I missed it. We missed
I don't know either. Why don't you tell us?
Happy anniversary, women's suffrage, Colleen. We forgot about that. We forgot about
Thank you very much. Thank you to the trailblazing women before us.
Absolutely. Which was crazy. I don't know,
Possible.
some things are just crazy anyway. Like, why would you not let that happen? I don't know. People, the thinking.
Yes.
We've come a long way.
We have a long way to go, but we have come a long way. Very good. Thank you, Randy. Thank you
You're
for
welcome.
sharing that with us. So I bet you might have a unique national day for us today. I never know what it's going to be.
I do.
Does it involve the camel?
No, it does not.
Okay. So
So
what are our
this-
clues for today, Randy?
Yes, so this actually happens to coincide with someone's birthday today.
Okay. Do we have any more clues than that?
They celebrate a special day in general that something happened off the coast of North Carolina.
How about you go ahead and tell us, Randy?
It is Happy Aviation Day.
Happy Aviation Day. Oh, look at the. Oh,
I got your aviator Tom Cruise glasses because I know you're a big fan.
I sure am. Yes, you do know that. I love it. Happy Aviation Day. Very
So-
good. Do you have an interesting
Yes.
history?
I do. So, of course, for centuries, humans have been fascinated by flight. In ancient China, they even flew kites and balloons and gliders and all that good stuff. But
Yeah.
later on, the physics of flight and propulsion played key roles in who became pioneers. All right, a guy by the name of George Cayley used aerodynamics while designing some fixed wing aircraft like gliders. But his designs interested some famous brothers in a bicycle shop in Dayton, Ohio. Do you know who
Yes.
those brothers were?
I sure do. Keep going. I'm excited to keep going. Perhaps the Wright brothers.
Yes, and guess whose birthday is today? in
Whose birthday is
history?
it?
It's Orville.
Is it Orville's?
Brother.
Very good.
He was born in 1871, which I thought was kind of cool. It coincided with this day in history. His birthday is also today. So maybe that's the origin of Aviation Day, maybe.
I believe it might be.
Could be.
Very
So
good.
that's kind of cool. History lesson brought to you by Orville and Wilbur Wright.
And Randy Rosenbaum. Happy Aviation Day, everyone. That is very interesting for sure. And Randy knows that my bucket list would love at some point to get my pilot's license because I just think flying is the coolest.
I agree. I have flown.
Randy wants me to fly.
I have flown, but I don't have a license. We
don't want to hear about that.
I just fly in the air from some former friend of mine that's a pilot.
Yes.
He let me fly.
Very good.
He
My
didn't let me
grandfather-
land or take off. He was afraid to do that for some reason.
My grandfather, George Mitchell, flew one of the first transatlantic flights.
Wow, look at you. You have aviation blood.
think I might just have it in my blood. So
I have some pictures.
I do have some pictures. Yes,
Oh, you need to show those one day.
We'll share those.
The first transatlantic flight.
The first transatlantic flight.
The first.
Yeah. One of the first, if not
very first.
One of the very first. So yes, it was big news, Randy.
I bet it was. I'm sure it was.
Yes, he was an amazing man. Miss him dearly. So happy.
Yes, no wonder you like to fly in first class.
I love to fly. I absolutely love to fly. Happy Aviation Day, everyone.
Yep.
Hope you can celebrate in some special way today.
Take a flight. Take a cheap flight out west and just turn around and come back.
Very odd.
You can do it for $100.
I think you can do it even cheaper right now.
Probably. Well, no, let me ask you a question. Since you have aviation blood. So is the technical term when people say, I'm flying to Los Angeles, I'm flying to Houston, I'm flying to Vegas. Is it technical? Is it technical to say you're riding? You're not really flying.
Sure. So semantics are really important to Randy. So you are the passenger in the flight. Is that what you would like to?
That's what I'm saying. You're in the cylinder. The plane is doing the flying.
It is. Next time you travel somewhere, I will make sure to use the proper language.
I've always wondered that.
All right. Well, speaking of someone that takes flight.
Yes.
I don't know. I really don't have a good segue on that one.
He flies all over town.
He flies all over town. Very good. Let's hear from our local Richmond Register sports editor, Nathan Hutchinson, who has our Madison County sports update for today.
Hello again, everybody. It's Nathan Hutchinson, the sports editor of the Richmond Register, and this is your Madison County sports update for Wednesday, August 19th. Well, we knew there'd be some EKU football scheduling news coming out, and we did get word on Tuesday afternoon that the season opener against Western Carolina had been canceled, scheduled for Thursday, September 3rd at Roy Kidd Stadium, and instead, that weekend, September 5th on a Saturday, the Colonels will meet up with their old rivals, the Marshall Thundering Herd, up in West Virginia. That game just been announced. That will be the 21st all-time meeting between those two teams. They met every year between 85 and 92, including 2 times in the FCS playoffs. Marshall leads the all-time series 11-8-1. But the old school folks will remember that back in the day that was a very heated rivalry between those two teams quite frequently, and both teams were obviously very big FCS powerhouses, or what they used to call Division I, 2A back in those days. So that's what we know for now. We know also September 12th, the next weekend, the Colonels will be going to West Virginia. After that, we're really not sure. The release, talking about in the Marshall game, said the rest of the schedule would be released soon. They can play up to 4 non-conference games, and I'm assuming that they will try to pick up at least 1 or maybe 2 more if they can. So we'll keep you updated. As usual, check out our socials for all the breaking information. You can get us on Twitter at Richmond R Sports, on Facebook at Register Sports, and the website is richmondregister.com. Also a brand new app out now for your phone if you want to do that. And appreciate you watching. We'll see you tomorrow.
Here's your weekly preparedness tip from Madison County Emergency Management. Do you have an emergency plan in place? Practice fire drills, severe weather, and evacuation drills monthly with your family. During an emergency, it's not the time to address your plan. Plan now, practice it, and be prepared.
Thanks, Nathan, for that great local sports update.
That's right. Always great to hear from Nathan. We appreciate you.
He always runs away with that.
He does run away. Randy, speaking of appreciation, we have a special Making a Difference in Madison County today. That's right. Our friend Georgia Parks, as you know, recently had surgery and needed rehabilitation for quite some time. And during that time, the folks at Crossroads Christian Church realized that she was going to need a ramp to access to get in and out of her home once she got home. So the men's group got together and built a special ramp for her so that when she returned home, she would be able to safely enter and exit her home. Nice. They just saw a special need and answered it while she was still in rehabilitation, and it meant the world to her. So she wanted to share that with you. Speaking of which, we received a press release from Crossroads, and Randy, the community is hosting a rally to pray over the Madison County schools, okay? The event will begin, this will take place on, tomorrow, Thursday, August 20th at 7 p.m. It'll begin at the Madison County Courthouse and proceed to the Madison County Middle School. And they say with so much fear, anxiety, frustration, and stress surrounding back to school, it became clear that we needed to rally everyone together to give these things to God, seek his guidance in a very complex situation. Multiple churches will be involved in this, including Richmond Mayor Robert Blythe. He will be in attendance as well as several others. So for more information on this event, you can go to Crossroads Christian Church on Facebook, and they will have information there, but they wanted to make sure that the community knew about it. So
is that from the courthouse to Madison Middle? Is that what you
Courthouse to Madison Middle. That's right. And it starts at 7 p.m. Folks, they also want to remind you to keep that 6-foot social distance, please, and wear a mask. All right.
6 feet.
That's right.
All right,
so, it's nice to see that many local churches will be involved. So you'll see it on several different pages and with the mayor. It is.
Okay. I want to take you somewhere on a road trip, virtually, Colleen. We're going to visit Fort Boonesboro again. Do you know? I got to look at my notes on my other computer. Do you know about Sycamore Hollow?
I would love for you to tell us about it.
I'm going to. And it doesn't have anything to do with the Headless Horseman.
Perfect. All right, Randy.
Okay.
Why don't you go ahead and take us there?
Sycamore Hollow at Fort Boonesboro State Park near the picnic shelter. The area surrounding this marker was known as Sycamore Hollow. Daniel Boone and his small group came here around April 1st, 1775, and began construction of rough log huts. When Colonel Richard Henderson arrived on April 20th of that same year, fear of flooding caused him to have the location of the fort moved 300 yards to higher ground. This hollow became the center activity for Boonesboro. Located here were several sulfur and freshwater springs. Area around the stream was known as the Salt Lick, where animals came for water and salt. This marks the site of the last giant sycamore tree, removed in 1932. 4 or 5 men could stand in its shell. And that's Sycamore Hollow at Fort Boonesboro State Park. Good Morning Madison County is brought to you by Madison County Emergency Management, Jack Burford Chevrolet, Twine Market and Design, and kymedia.net.
Go down, take a look at Sycamore Hollow.
Very interesting. You're always taking us to some unique places.
Get outdoors, smell the fresh air.
That's right. Get some fresh air.
Hey, I've got some other news too. Guess what?
What you got?
You know Darlene Snyder, right?
I sure do.
Guess what? It's big news down there in Kirksville.
What is it?
Guess what? What do you think it is? You know what it is? I bet you do.
I don't. Tell us.
You don't? What is this? What are they doing, Colleen? What is this? What are they building? Oh my gosh. What is it,
Oh my goodness. What is happening there, Randy?
What is it? They are building a giant monument to Darlene. No, they're
I
not.
don't think that is what's happening. Although they should. It would be so well.
No, they're not. They are painting the water tower, the Kirksville water tower. It's big news in Kirksville. They're so excited, and it's going to look brand new.
Fresh and clean.
According to Darlene.
Yes.
Well, I thought that was kind of cool.
It is cool. Darlene always keeps us in the loop of what's going on in Kirksville. So.
She does. So I thought it was kind of cool. So let me see. Let me try to pan up. Ooh, look how tall it is.
There you go. That makes our project look kind of small, Randy.
I know. Ooh, we should do our project at the top of that. What do you think about that?
I think that is a terrible idea, but I'm excited to see
That's cool.
how the tower turns out.
Yep.
Thanks to sweet Darlene. Always fun.
Absolutely. For the great news from Kirksville. Is that
Very
it? Does that wrap us up for the show?
I think that wraps us up for this Hump Wednesday. It is. We have a big day ahead, Randy, and I hope our special helper will be with us every step of the way.
He needs another cup of coffee. That's for sure.
He sure does. Slow motion. Sometimes that's how we feel on Wednesdays. Folks, thanks so much for joining us every morning at 6:30, and thanks to Madison County Emergency Management for giving us the opportunity to start the day with you. And then on the weekends, when, Randy?
8 o'clock. Saturday night. Replays at 8 a.m. and 9 p.m. on Sunday for what I like to call the big show.
The big show. That's right.
And be kind.
Yep.
Treat everybody how you want to be treated, okay? Or I'm going to send the camel after you.
And that will absolutely happen.
You could
Yeah.
probably outrun him, though. So.
There's nothing I can say to that. Folks, have a fantastic Wednesday. We look forward to seeing you back here tomorrow.
Bye. Happy Wednesday, everybody.
Have a great day.
Good Morning Madison County is brought to you by Madison County Emergency Management, Jack Burford Chevrolet, Twine Market and Design, and kymedia.net. If you'd like to advertise on Good Morning Madison County, send us a message right here on Facebook or YouTube, or in an email at randy@kymedia.net. Thanks for watching. Watch Madison County Live premieres on Facebook and YouTube every Saturday evening at 8 o'clock with replays at 8 a.m. and 9 p.m. on Sundays on Facebook. And of course, always throughout the week on the Madison County Live Facebook page. Here's your weekly preparedness tip from Madison County Emergency Management. Do you have an emergency plan in place? Practice fire drills, severe weather, and evacuation drills monthly with your family. During an emergency, it's not the time to address your plan. Plan now, practice it, and be prepared.